हेलो ऑल माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आई वेलकम यू ऑल टू चेकर एकेडमी। कैसे हैं आप लोग? आई होप दैट अच्छे होंगे, पढ़ाई भी अच्छी से चल रही होगी, खूब मन लगा के पढ़ाई कर रहे होंगे। आज के सेशन में आई हैव बेसिकली टेकन अ टॉपिक कॉल्ड स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर। इट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर. द प्रोसेस इज वेरी लेंथी. In today's session, I'm going to tell you what is the conventional method of solving or finding the square root of a complex number, as well as we will discuss a shortcut also. If you're solving an MCQ, use the shortcut, or you want to cross check your answer, you can use the shortcut. If you're writing your school exams, then you have to go by the conventional method. Let's discuss square root of a complex number. So tell me one thing, square root of a complex number will be a complex number or not? Yes. That is the first point you need to know. That if you take the square root of a complex number, the answer will be a complex number itself. This is the first point which you need to keep in mind. That is the first. So suppose if I take a complex number, I'm explaining through an example itself. Okay, I'm taking one example and I'm explaining. Suppose I take a complex number minus 5 plus 12i. Minus 5 plus 12i. I am asking you find the square root of this. So square root of this complex number will be a complex number itself. So let us take that complex number as x plus iota y or a plus iota v. I am taking as x plus iota y. So question was find the square root of minus 5 plus 12 iota. I told that take the square root, output will be a complex number. Okay. So what are the unknowns here? X and y. Ultimately, we need to find the value of x and y. So what will I do after this? I will square both the sides. So the moment I square both the sides, squaring both the sides, minus 5 plus 12 iota, square x plus iota y. Now open the whole square, a square, iota y square will be minus y square because iota square is minus 1 plus iota times of 2xy. So a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now when you compare both the sides, what is the real part in this? X square minus y square. And what is the imaginary part in this? 2xy, correct? Here real part is minus 5 and the imaginary part is 12. So compare both the sides. So you can write down by comparing x square minus y square is minus 5 and 2xy is equal to 12. So xy will be equal to 6. These are the two data we got. Okay. Now, the next step is that I have x square minus y square. By using or with the help of algebraic identities, I need to somehow find out what is x square plus y square. Right? Anyhow, I need to find out what will be x square plus y square. So if you remember your grade 9th and 10th identities, right? You studied that a plus b whole square is equal to what? A minus b whole square plus 4ab. This is the identity. So I already have a minus b whole square. Now by using that, I will calculate a plus b whole square, or you can say I can calculate x square plus y square. So I will write square plus y square ka whole square will be x square minus y square whole square plus 4ab. What is a here? X square. What is b here? Y square. So 4x square y square. Now let's substitute x square minus y square. Sorry, I forgot to put square here. So x square minus y square is minus 5. Minus 5 plus square, 25. Plus 4 times of x square y square means xy whole square. What is xy ka value? 6. So there you will put 6 whole square. So 25 plus 4 into 36. 4 6 24, 4 3 12, 144, right? So this will be how much? 169, right? So x square plus y square will be how much? Plus minus 30, correct? But you have to be careful. Can x square plus y square be negative? No. You're perfectly correct. Take square root. Square root of 169 should be plus minus 13. But x square plus y square cannot be negative. X and y are real numbers. Square of a real number plus square of a real number can be negative or it will be always positive. always positive. That is the reason I'm not taking minus 13. I'm taking only plus 13. Is the funda clear? Anyone having doubt till now? Any student? Okay. Now what we will do? I will add these two equations. So x square minus y square equal to minus 5. So students, add both the equation. When you add both of them, x square plus x square will be 2x square. Y square will get cancelled. 13 minus 5, 8. So from here you get x square equal to 4. So x will be equal to plus minus 2. X is plus minus 2. Now, x is plus minus 2 and we have xy as 6. Xy is 6. So xy is 6. So when x is plus 2, what will be y equal to? Plus 3. Similarly, when x is minus, y will be minus 3. So now let us solve the last step. If you see, what was the square root? Square root was x plus iota y. Substitute the value of x and y. So the first answer will be, when x is 2, what is y? 3. So it will be 2 plus, it will be 2 plus iota 3. That is the first answer. Next answer. When x is minus 2, what is y? Minus 3. So it will be minus 2 minus iota 3. So how many square roots are there, students? 2. Clear? Any problem in this? Anyone? Just see this carefully. Process is very simple. If you see that any new method is used here, no, it's basic. You can say a grade 9th and 10th ka maths. The only extra thing here is iota square is coming. Otherwise, it is basically 9th and 10th maths. So finding the square root of a complex number is a lengthy method, but it is very simple. It's a very scoring topic if this question comes in the exam. But yeah, I totally agree that it will take 2 minutes, right? If you're fast, then it will take 2 minutes. If you're slow with calculation, it will take 3 or 4. So you have to practice this because there's nothing new in this. Okay, so if this method is clear, now I will discuss a shortcut also, right? There is a shortcut which can help you if this question comes as a MCQ. So quickly copy this. After that, I will discuss the shortcut. So now let's discuss the shortcut. So I'm writing one expression on the board. All of you copy that. So the shortcut is that square root of a complex number will be equal to plus minus under root mod of complex number plus the real part of complex number by 2 plus iota times of root of mod of complex number minus the real part by 2. If imaginary part of the complex number is positive. Now what will happen if imaginary part is negative? Then it will be plus minus under root of mod of z plus the real part of z divided by 2. Instead of plus iota, this will become minus iota. If imaginary part of the complex number is negative, this iota will be replaced by minus iota. So this becomes minus iota under root of mod of z minus the real part of z by 2. So this is applicable if imaginary part of the complex number is less than 0. Okay. So according to your convenience, convenience means if it is a MCQ, then you can remember this and apply this. Okay. If it is a subjective question in your school exam for 2 marks or 3 marks, then you go by the method, proper method, solve properly. So that's the reason I'm telling you both the methods. According to the marks, you respond. But here you have to be a bit careful. Always observe if imaginary part is positive, plus iota. If imaginary part is negative, minus iota. So now let's check that whatever we have got the answer. The answer what we got was, I think, 2 plus 3 iota and minus 2 minus 3 iota. Let's use it. So tell me that if you see the question here, the question is finding the square root of minus 5 plus 12 iota. So if you see that here imaginary part is positive, imaginary part is positive. So if imaginary part is positive, we will use which expression? First one. So let's use it. Let's use the first expression. We have to use this thing because imaginary part was 12, positive. So it will be plus minus magnitude of the complex number. So magnitude was real part whole square. So real part was 5 plus imaginary part whole square, which was 12. So 144 plus 25 root 169, which is 13. So this is the magnitude of the complex. So under root of 13 plus real part is minus 5 divided by 2 plus iota under root of 13 minus imaginary, sorry, real part. So minus of minus 5 divided by, so plus minus 13 minus 5, 8. 8 by 2, 4. So square root of 4 plus iota times 13 plus 5, 18. 18 by 2, 9. Square root of 9. So if you see that we got the answer within 2 steps, plus minus 2 plus iota 3. The plus minus is there. So 1 will be with plus sign, 2 plus iota 3. 1 will be with minus sign. So it will be minus 2 minus iota 3. So you can see that this shortcut gives you the answer in 2 steps. But there will be extra burden of remembering the expression. But if you remember, you will get uh, quickly, you can basically solve the MCQs. You will not take much time. MCQs you can quickly solve. But if you don't remember this, then you have to go by the conventional method, what we discussed earlier. Will aram se take 2 minutes. Okay, so whatever suits you, you can go ahead with that. Okay. So do let me know if you have any doubts in this. I think method is very simple and effective.